Hi Shankar.
Hi, sir.
What happened? Why are you dull?
So I'm preparing SSC exam, sir. It is last year syllabus, so much of syllabus is there. I'm getting very tension, sir.
I am here. You don't fear because in our Gauri Smart channel for SSC exam, each and every topic will be covered. Mathematics, science, social, GK. Each and every topic will be covered, and also grand test also will be covered. So you don't get tension. Understand?
Really, sir?
Yes.
Oh, hooray! Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank
All
you.
the
Thank
best
you.
for your exam.
So all of you like this Gauri Smart channel and subscribe this Gauri Smart channel. Thank you.
Hi friends, I am Gauri Shankar. You are watching Gauri Smart channel. Today we are going to discuss about practical geometry. So which is most very important in our 8th class, and it is very useful for SSV exam and NMMS exam. So national means merit scholarship exam and SSV exam. So these two exams, definitely 1 or 2 bits will be coming from this chapter. Let us see. Practical geometry means geometry is different, practical geometry is different. Geometry means which we are going to learn, just learning only. If you learn, that is geometry. Means what is square, what is quadrilateral, what is triangle, and what is rhombus, what is pentagonal. This everything, polygon, whatever you are learning, that is only learning. You don't do anything. Coming to practical geometry, you do exercises, you do practicals, you do experiments. So means the geometry what you learn, if you do experiments or if you do anything activities, then that is called practical geometry. Means by knowing triangle, that is geometry. By drawing triangle, that is practical geometry. By knowing square, that is geometry. By drawing square, by constructing square, that is practical geometry. So you are constructing triangle, you are constructing quadrilaterals, so constructing line segment, constructing angle, that everything is called practical geometry. So means practical geometry is nothing but the geometry which we learn and do, that is called practical geometry. Now, what are the things we have to learn in the practical geometry? Let us see. First thing is independent measurements or independent elements. In the previous class, yesterday class, in the bits, I explained elements. Elements for triangle is 6 elements are 6 measurements, independent measurements, and elements for quadrilateral is 10. In the previous class only I explained. Again I will explain. See here. Independent measurements. Independent measurements. So measurements. If I draw a triangle, ABC is a triangle. In this ABC triangle, what can I measure? What can I measure? See, this angle A I can measure, this angle B I can measure, this angle C I can measure using protractor. If you have protractor, if you have a triangle, you can measure angle A, angle B, angle C. 3 angles you can measure. And if you have a scale, then you can measure AB line segment, BC line segment, AC line segment, length of the AB line segment, length of the BC line segment, and length of the AC line segment. Means you can measure AB side, BC side, and CA side. So total 6 measurements you can measure. These are the 6 measurements for triangle or 6 elements for triangle. So what are the parts of the triangle? Means 6 parts. What are the elements of the triangle? Means 6 elements. What are the measurements of the triangle? Means 6 measurements. You should not consider vertices are the measurements. Vertices are only parts of the triangle. Those are not measurements or elements. Now coming to quadrilateral. See, I'm taking one quadrilateral. I don't know what is the name. This is only quadrilateral I'm thinking. Now, I can measure using protractor angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. Means 4 angles I can measure. Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. And this AB side I can measure using scale. This BC side also I can measure. Then CD measurement also I can do. This AD also. Means AB side, BC side, CD side, and DS side. 4 sides I can measure using scale. And also I can measure this AC means diagonal, this BD, this diagonal. So AC diagonal and BD diagonal. So overall total 10 measurements I can measure. 10 measurements. Now see here, triangle is having 6 measurements, quadrilateral is having 10 measurements. Do we need to construct a triangle 6 measurements? Do we need to construct quadrilateral 10 measurements? Yes, definitely no is the answer. If you know 10 measurements only, you have to draw the you have to construct a quadrilateral means it's very difficult task, isn't it? So no need of these 10 measurements, no need of these 6 measurements for triangle. Then how many? That is the independent measurements. For drawing a triangle, how many independent measurements are there? For drawing the quadrilateral, how many independent measurements are there? Means independent measurements are nothing but those are the measurements. How many measurements are sufficient to draw a or to construct a triangle? The measurements, how many are sufficient to construct a triangle? Those are called independent measurements. That is called independent measurements. Here, triangle is 6 measurements are there. Out of 6, if you know 3 measurements, you can draw a triangle. You can draw a triangle. You need not to know the 6 measurements. All angles, all sides, you no need to know. Isn't it? If you know 2 sides, 1 angle, you can construct a triangle. If you know 2 angles, 1 side, you can construct a triangle. If you know 3 sides, you can construct a triangle. Isn't it? So like that. So how many measurements are need to construct a triangle? Those are called independent measurements. Independent measurements. Isn't it? How many measurements are needed for constructing a quadrilateral? That is called independent measurements for quadrilateral. Independent measurements for quadrilateral. So for triangle, how many measurements are needed to construct a triangle? Those are called independent measurements for triangle. How many measurements are needed to construct a quadrilateral? That is called independent measurements for quadrilateral. Isn't it? Now, before going to discuss about, first of all, we should know congruency and types. So if you know the congruency and types, then we can construct triangle, we can construct quadrilateral. Otherwise, you can't construct the quadrilateral or triangle. Let us see. Congruency. If two triangles are having same shape and same size. See, I am taking ABC is a triangle and DEF is another triangle. Now see, look these two triangles. These two triangles are looking same and size also same. Two triangles are having same shape and same size. Same shape and same size. Then the two triangles are said to be congruent to each other. Congruent to each other. These are congruent triangles. Now see here. If I keep this DEF triangle on ABC, this will be coincident with the ABC triangle. If I keep this ABC triangle on DEF, then this will coincide with the DEF triangle, isn't it? Now, I can write like this. Triangle ABC is congruent to, like this, triangle DEF. What is congruency? Just no line. So, same shape and same side, isn't it? If two triangles are congruent to each other, then the corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are equal. Corresponding angles. See here, angle A is like this, angle D is like this. So, same direction, same measurement. Means, angle A is equal to angle E. The corresponding angles are equal. Angle B is equal to angle E. Angle B is equal to angle E. Corresponding angles are equal. Angle. This is second angle. This is third angle. Angle C is equal to angle F. See, A is equal to D, B is equal to E, C is equal to F. Like that also we can represent. Next, if you clearly observe what is the size of the AB is there, that much only DE. Means corresponding sides are equal. AB is equal to D. What is the second side is there? In this triangle also, second side same only. Means BC is equal to EF. What is the third side is there? This also third side are equal. So AC is equal to DF. Means corresponding angles are equal, corresponding sides are equal. See here. So this congruency, if you know, then you can easily draw the, or you can easily construct the triangle. Now, three sides and three angles are there. Now, types of the congruency are there. Types. What are the types are there? See here. Side congruency means if you take two triangles, the three sides of one triangle are equal to the corresponding three sides of the another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent to each other. Then the two triangles are congruent to each other. Using this congruency, we can construct a triangle. Means if you know three sides, you can construct a triangle. For example, one side I'm drawing like this, one more side, so I'm making one arc, and another side I'm making another arc. So this joint point I'm constructing. So like that I can get a triangle. So what I'm taking, three sides I'm taking. So base side I'm drawing using scale, and the remaining two sides I'm drawing using compass. Now I'm getting triangle, isn't it? So using SSS congruency. Next, second axiom, side angle side. In two triangles, two sides and included angle are equal to the corresponding two sides and included angle of the another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent to each other. Then the two triangles are congruent to each other. Means, how to draw this one? This is first one. Second one. Now, base I'm drawing one side, one angle I'm drawing. Now, another side I'm making an arc. Now, where this point is there, that is I'm joining. Now, second figure I called. So, SAS axiom. SAS axiom. Next, angle side angle. In two triangles, if two angles and included side are equal to the corresponding two angles and included side of the another triangle, then the two triangles are said to be congruent to each other. Then the two triangles are said to be congruent to each other. So, using this property, we can draw. Now, see, one base side I'm drawing. Using this base side, I'm drawing one angle like this. Another angle I'm drawing. Now, where it is intersecting, I'm giving the name. So, ABC. So, this is the third diagram. ASA congruency. ASA congruency. Next, fourth one. AAS congruency. Angle side. Angle side. So, in a triangle, if two angles any side are equal to the corresponding two angles and any side of that triangle, another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent to each other. So these two are equal. Now, sir, why you are saying differently? Yes, these two are equal. But if you are saying, see here, if you know two angles, then other angle you know very well, because triangle property, the sum of the all angles is 180 degrees. So using that property, you can find the remaining adjacent angles. So again, this property only again it is coming, isn't it? But it is the another name of the another axiom or another congruency. Now see, same this is only again we'll do. So ABC. Fourth one also this one. Next, fifth one. RHS. In two right angles, if hypotenuse and one side are equal to the corresponding hypotenuse and side, then the two triangles are congruent to each other. Then this is also we can do. Right angle, hypotenuse and side. So right angle. First of all, side you draw. Now draw the perpendicular because right angle. Now arc, because these three are. So one is angle, two sides. Again, so this is called fifth one. So using this 5 congruency properties, we can construct triangle. So SSS congruency, SAS congruency, ASA congruency, and AAS congruency, and RHS congruency. Using this 5 congruency, we can construct triangle. In the same way, means for constructing a triangle, we need 3 independent measurements. What are the 3 independent measurements? Means side, angle, angle, side, and right angle, hypotenuse, and side. So these 5 congruencies are there for constructing triangle. So in the same way, for constructing quadrilateral, we need to know four sides and one diagonal. Four sides, one diagonal must be there. Three sides and two diagonals must be there. See, 4s plus 1d. So it is decreasing, it is increasing. So 3s and 2d. So this is one part. Means a relation between sides and diagonals. Four sides, one diagonal. Three sides, two diagonal. So very easily. Four sides, one diagonal. Three sides, two diagonal. Now, sides and angles measure. Sides and angles. Four sides, one angle. Four sides, one angle. Any angle. Three sides, two included angle. So adjacent angles we can say. Adjacent angles. So these are the adjacent angles. Three sides and two angles are there means definitely. So whatever here 2, whatever the in this 2 is coming, those are adjacent. So remember, this is a very easy logic. If angles and sides 2 are there, wherever the 2 is there, those are adjacent either angles or sides. Now, two sides and three angles, these are adjacent sides. So 4s plus 1, here decreasing or increasing. 3s plus 2, here decreasing or increasing. 2s plus 3, here also 4, 1, 3, 2 and 2, 3. So like that. Means for constructing quadrilateral, we need 5 independent measurements. For triangle, constructing triangle, we need 3 independent measurements. Here 5. For triangle, 3 independent measurements. For quadrilateral, 5 independent measurements. So 5 independent measurements must be there. Then only we can construct a quadrilateral, isn't it? Next. Now see how to draw quadrilateral. So if you understand, then you can easily remember these are 4s plus one side. 4s plus one side. Let us see here. One side. So using SSS axiom. So in these 3 SS another. So that's what I can measure like this, like this. Now see. I am taking one diagonal. So already one diagonal is there. Two sides. The remaining two sides I can construct like this. So like this I can get. Means using two sides and one diagonal we can draw a triangle. The remaining two sides we can construct. We can join. Then we can get the first diagonal. Second one. 3s and 2 diagonals. 3s and 2 diagonals. Here also same thing. SSD. So SSD will do. So what we have taken? One diagonal and two sides we have taken. One diagonal and two sides. Another one will take. So two sides, one diagonal. Still we have one side and one diagonal. One side, one diagonal we have. From here we have to keep here. So from one diagonal, and from here we have to keep like this. Then we can get so like this. One diagonal, one side. If you join these two, then you will get 3 sides and 2 diagonals. 3 sides and 2 diagonals. Next, 4 sides, 1 angle. 4 sides, 1 angle they are saying. See, 4 sides means once using side angle side property we can draw. Side angle side. Now we are getting triangle, one triangle. Next, angle is completed, two sides complete. Still two sides are there. Now keep here, one side here, like this. So this is second one, this is third one. Next, 3 sides and 2 adjacent angles. Adjacent angles they are saying. Means in these 3 sides, take one side. Now adjacent angles there means this is one angle, this is one angle. Isn't it? Now you completed one side and 2 adjacent angles. So still you have 2 sides. Now keep this one, keep this one. Now join these two. So you will get 3 sides and 2 adjacent angles. Next, 2 adjacent sides and 3 angles. 2 adjacent sides. Construct like this. So one side I am drawing. Now 3 angles there. 3 angles are there. See here. One angle and another angle. isn't it? So they are saying two adjacent sides, means one side I'm drawing, another side I'm drawing like this. Means two adjacent sides are there. Now three angles. See here, one angle is like this, and one more angle will be like this. Means two sides and three adjacent angles also will be like this. Using this five properties, we can construct quadrilateral, isn't it? So means this every construction you have done in your 8th class, but no need of doing the construction for competitive exam. For competitive exam, you have to remember these things. So this is most very important thing you remember. So this is two means adjacent sides. That is remember. Next, special cases are there. For special cases, let us see special cases. In triangle, if it is equilateral triangle, all sides are equal and all angles are equal. You need not to know three independent measurements. If you know one independent measurements, then the three are equal. Means for constructing equilateral triangle, how many independent measurements are needed? Only one. You should not keep answer three, isn't it? Only one. So 5 centimeters, if you know 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters. Means if you know one independent measurement, the remaining two you know very well. That means for constructing equilateral triangle, how many independent measurements are there? Means only one. For constructing square, how many independent measurements are there? Means only one. Because if you know one side, all angles are equal, isn't it? So all sides are equal. So means you will get four sides, one angle. Four sides, one angle. You will get. Using this independent measurements, you can draw square, isn't it? So if you know diagonal also, if you know diagonal of the square, then two diagonals you know very well. And no, if you know sides only, you can draw. Next, for rectangle, if you know two independent measurements, you can draw rectangle. Two independent measurements. For rectangle, two independent measurements. For rhombus, two independent measurements, means one side, one angle must be there. So like that. Some special cases are there for square and rectangle and equilateral triangle. So if you know the answer, then it is very easy. So this is the concept of practical geometry. I think you have understand each and everything. If you understand properly, please give the nice comments. Please give the super, wonder, excellent, marvelous, like that. What you feel, that comments, please give me. Please, my humble request, please say to all of your friends, to your all friends, because the videos are not so much of viewers are not coming. So that's what I want to stop this practical geometry after that. So I want to stop that one, because at least one video not getting one views, means 1k views, 1000 views. So please make the videos 1000, more than 1000, then I will make more and more videos. Thank you. So if you like this video, so please like it. If you want any doubts, please comment it. And if you are a new person or new student to my channel, please subscribe my channel and please share to this video to all of you friends. Thank you very much. Bye bye. If you like this video, you just like and subscribe the channel and share this video.